Let these truths be self-evident, I gotta put in word. You could see all of the evidence embellished on my shirt. I was copping pounds of perp before I knew that was work. Popping Molly with my white bitches, $80 worth. Sweating harder than a motherfucker who invented shirts. Turn that fucking dust up off, Nick. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Let me take a picture. Looks like crack.
What's up, you guys? Lalingas. So there's just some rose water, some Too Faced poreless primer. Now we just gonna put that bitch on there. It's the NYX color correcting. I used the yellow shade just to cancel out any redness. And now I'm just trying to do my eyebrows. It was my first time doing soap brows and I really did fuck with it. So I'm just spraying rose water on the Ruby Kisses eyebrow pencil in black brown and then just filling my eyebrows in with that. And then we just go finish that off with the Great Lash Mascara in clear. I'm using the Fit Me Stick Foundation in 130. This one is really good and it's really natural and light. Blending that out with the Real Technique sponge. This is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation in shade Woke. It's shade Awakened. That's my favorite foundation. And I'm using the Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer, also in shade Medium. Mixing that with the NYX HD Concealer in shade 00. We wasn't fucking with that sponge, so we had to switch it up with the medium size sponge from the e.l.f. Precision Sponge Trio pack. And then I'm just using the same concealer mix I used before, as well as the same NYX concealer I used. Using a lighter shade above your cheekbones will just accentuate your jawline. It's a really good technique. I mean, underneath your cheekbones, my bad. And we're using... Actually, we're going in again on the other side because the concealer did not look good blending with the Real Technique sponge. Little sip, and then for my cream contour I'm using the Fit Me foundation in 330. Just blending that bitch out. I mixed Ben 9 Neutral Set mixed with the Buff Luxury powder just to get a good low medium color, not for it to be too white. But sometimes I do use both of them individually, just depending on how my skin looks. Using the leftover on my forehead and just around my face, but I don't like to use it under my eyes because I feel like it makes it look a little bit cakey sometimes. That was the Fit Me Pressed Powder Foundation in 130. And then I'm going to be bronzing my face with the NARS Loves New York Eyes and Cheek palette, the bronzer in that palette. I contour my eyes and nose a little bit with the same bronzer. This makes a really big difference in my eyes. It just adds more dimension. Just had some mangoes. They were so good. This is a stencil I made. I used to draw them out like by hand, but this saves so much time and it's just so much easier. I figured how to do this out, so that's why I made this video, and they're gonna get even better with this method. And I'm just cleaning that out with concealer, and you would just need transfer paper from Walmart or any Hobby Lobby, like anywhere you can find transfer paper and just draw it out with pencil and literally just transfer it on your face like I did in the video. Actually, disregard that. I do not fuck with Walmart. They always have ops waiting for you outside watching you shop, and so many of my friends and family have gotten caught up, so I don't support it. I'm just overlining and defining the line with a black eyeliner. A felt tip eyeliner will work best just because of the tip, but any eyeliner will work good actually. When you transfer it on, it doesn't come out exactly like perfectly, but it just makes it a lot easier, and you could easily just see exactly what you're working with. And just going over those lines, making sure they are really defined, and then cleaning any extra up just so they could be really crisp. Now we're gonna fill inside of the drawing with white. I'm using the Cap 1D concealer and white out. Shout out to my boyfriend for stealing that for me as well. This is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This palette changed my life. I used the Stilla glitter in Mythical, and then on the other side I used the Stilla glitter as well, but I used Mint Mythical, and I like Mint Mythical way better with this color duo. I still kept Mythical on the first side though, and then I'm going in with the darker pink shade to add more dimension. I was just fixing my eyebrows whenever the drawing would touch my eyebrows, and going over the lines one more time. I'm about to add rhinestones for the eyes of the Playboy, and I'm using Sassi eyelash glue. I got this from the beauty supply store, and it's my favorite eyelash glue. Going in with a little pink on my eyelids. And this is the Moschino Sephora palette. I'm using the mint shade, and I'm putting this inside my inner corner, the shadows around my eyes, and underneath my eyes. I add a little sheer highlighting shade for my eyelids, adding some of the mint mythical Stilla glitter inside of my inner corner. We're just gonna put it everywhere, on my nose, my cheeks in a minute. Putting on mascara. This is the Dior Pump and Valium HD. It's the sample I got from Sephora. Going in with the Tartiest Mascara and the Alchemist Palette in the shade Blue Sapphire. I don't put on strip lashes from one. I cut them in half, and then that's how I put them on. And these are Ardell lashes in 113. But I used to cut them up in 4, but I've elevated to just cut them in 2. So we get in there. I decided just to put half of the eyelashes from the end, and then adding individual lashes to blend them out from the front. And this is the Tartiest double-sided eyeliner in the shade brown. And this is my favorite lipstick, MAC Try Again Aaliyah collection. That was it. And the Unicorn Tears Too Faced lip gloss. Look at La Linga. She bout done. She bout ready. That's it.